The deadly school shooting, and with Parkland preparing to mark 1 year since the tragedy, many parents are about to sit down with Broward School Superintendent.
Yet those meetings will be completely closed to outsiders, and that decision is raising a lot of questions. CBS 4's Joan Murray is live in Parkland. Joan.
Parents here have been asking for a meeting with the superintendent. He has scheduled the first meeting tomorrow night, but because of the restrictions, some are wondering if the superintendent is opening himself up to a legal challenge.
With the 1 year anniversary of the Stoneman Douglas massacre just 2 weeks away, Broward School Superintendent Robert Runcie is inviting parents from each grade level to air their questions. The 4 meetings are not open to the general public or the media. The superintendent explained why at a workshop.
So we want to hear from parents in an environment where they will have the greatest opportunity to ask questions, where the smaller number of them will allow everyone to be heard.
The superintendent is defending the decision to cancel a general public meeting last week at the school because of safety concerns. Recent meetings have brought out protesters.
We had a legitimate concern that students on campus may be at risk. If a young girl who was playing soccer that night happened to be harassed by an angry protester on the campus, we would likely be accused of not providing a safe environment.
School board members may attend the meetings, but only board member Lori Alhadeff, whose daughter was killed in the mass shooting, will be allowed to speak. All other board members will be asked to keep silent.
In my view, a meeting like this is an important meeting that ought to be open to the public.
Media attorney Tom Julin said there is a risk if 2 or more school board members attend the meeting and talk, there will be a violation of Florida's Sunshine Law.
I think it's going to be impossible for any school board member not to be saying anything at a meeting of this sort. Then that is what is the violation of the law, that one school board member is communicating to another school board member outside the presence of the public at large.
The superintendent does plan 3 more community-wide meetings after the 1 year anniversary of the tragedy. Runcie has been under increased scrutiny over safety concerns. The governor has just announced he does not have the authority to suspend him.
Now, that first meeting again tomorrow night, 6 p.m., just for parents of freshmen here at Marjory Stoneman Douglas, and they will be checking ID. The school district told me this afternoon that after the meeting, they will put up all the questions and the answers given on their webpage. In Parkland tonight, Joan Murray, CBS 4 News.